There's a little bit of a sunset, but what we're really after is tonight. There's supposed to be some northern lights. Very strong chance of them. So we got our spot up here at one of my favorite places, West Mountain. Look at that view around Utah Lake. We've got a few things shooting some time lapses, but we're just waiting. I hope it's awesome. So I brought quite a few cameras to shoot. We've got an A1 Canon 5DSR. Over there's an A7R2, but I still got a couple older Canons and another Sony. Are we gonna use them all tonight? That's the question. So let's see what happens. Look at that chance of aurora. It says it's at a 8.67. That I think is the highest I've ever seen. Oh, I lied. Earlier today it was a 9. Come on, bring it. This wind is howling. Can you hear it? Or is the dead cat on my mic working? So we got a little windscreen with a truck. It's making it nice. If you haven't ever shot northern lights before, I mean, what can I tell you? Other than don't trust what you see with your eyes. Your camera's gonna capture stuff that your eyes can't. So no matter what you do, go outside and even just take out your camera on your phone and take a picture, because it's crazy what your camera will see but your eyes don't. So don't just go out and make the first mistake I ever did when I went out. Went outside and just kind of looked up, I saw 0 color and I didn't even try to shoot. Don't just trust your eyeballs. If you haven't shot night stuff before, you know, you want to try a whole bunch of different settings. You want to try a higher ISO. Right now I have these just shooting at ISO 800 because I'm kind of at that in-between phase, trying to capture a little bit of twilight here going into night. And as it gets darker and you want to get better detail out of those stars, you're definitely going to want to bump your ISO up to anything up to 4000. What better happen is some magic. We'll check back a little bit later, hopefully with some color in the sky. Well, it is dark and we are seeing some color. I don't know what this little Osmo is going to pick up, but hey, show us your phone here. Check some of that out. Look at that. Just with my cell phone. This is crazy. Because I got, what, 5 cameras shooting now. I've kind of moved everything up closer to, you see that pink there? I've kind of moved everything up to a higher ISO just so I can get more shutters, or let me say that again, so I can get more shots in a shorter amount of time. So most of these are at ISO 4000 now, but they're still shooting about every 3 to 6 seconds, depending on which camera, which lens. So hey, so far it's a success. That's what I think. Well, now let's see what I got. And let's talk about what I wish I would have done instead while these are playing. So the first problem I made was that we went home too early. We saw this stuff, we got great, cool stuff, but it didn't really take off till we got home. And we should have stayed out later. So we are kicking ourselves for that. The other thing I wish I would have done is just had a better foreground setup. I did want to come up here on top of West Mountain. It's something I've thought about for a long time, catching the lights over the valley. But the best shot that I got was in the backyard, not over the valley. So I really wish I would have just set up a nice composition, had some little things in the foreground, maybe gone where it was a bit darker. Again, I was trying to shoot over the valley, and that's why I've got a little bit of noise pollution. So next time something exciting like this happens, be prepared. Take the time. Spend the night. You just never know what you're going to get and how often you might ever see this again. Keep shooting, have some fun, and thanks for watching.